Right, we are on to question 5, and this question is about photosynthesis. Here, this is a word equation, as you can see, and most of you can easily get those 2 marks, but sometimes students do get confused. So remember, anything left hand side, that would be your reactants, and here we have the products. You don't need to write any of these, just make you understand that we have reactants on this side, products on this side. So think about it. What are the 2 things the plants need? So one's given carbon dioxide. What is the one other thing that the plant needs? So it is water. Even if you write H2O, you would still get the mark, but because it's a word equation, it's best to write the word. Then, in the presence of light and chlorophyll, it produces glucose and releases oxygen, okay, which is what we breathe in. So that gets you 2 marks easily. I'm also going to show you the formula equation in case they ask you. So we're going to say CO2 plus H2O. Now glucose, which is the next question exactly, what is the chemical formula for glucose? So it's best to learn this. It's C6H12O6 plus oxygen, which you all know. Okay, so yes, out of the 4 options, that's your correct answer. So that gets you another mark. Okay, right, next question. Give 2 ways plants use the glucose produced by photosynthesis. So there are at least 5 ways the plants can produce the plants can use the glucose. So it could be any of these, okay, but you can't say energy is produced or created, not any of those. Okay, you have to say the plants need the glucose for respiration, to convert to starch, or to produce fat, or to produce cellulose. It could be any of those, which gets you the 2nd mark. Okay, so all of your questions are based on photosynthesis. So here's your 4-mark question, which is the long one. So let's read the question. A person has 2 greenhouses, as you can see in the diagram. In each greenhouse, the plants are all of same type. Yeah, they're usually same, isn't it? Now, and they all receive the same intensity of sunlight. So those are all your controls. Okay, control, and same volume of water, and they grow in the same type of soil. So what is the difference then that you see here? There is a wood burner there. Okay, so the person logs in the wood burner in greenhouse B. Now, can you explain why the plants in greenhouse B grows faster than the plants in greenhouse A? You can tell the difference that the plants in greenhouse B are much taller compared to the greenhouse A, and they do not have a wood burner. So I'm going to let you think. Right. So yes, you're right. The wood burner releases lots of carbon dioxide, and the fire is also going to increase the temperature. Now, do you think these 2 are favorable conditions for more photosynthesis to happen? Yeah. So for your 4-mark response, you're going to say combustion or burning releases more carbon dioxide and also increases the temperature. Now that's your first point. Now this eventually allows for more photosynthesis, which means then you have to say the extension. So if there is more photosynthesis, which means as per our equation, more glucose is produced. So you do need to say more glucose is made. And so the plants can make, which means they can convert the glucose into more cellulose or more protein. So any of this would get you 4 mark. I mean more cellulose or more protein. So you do need to link your ideas. Why? So because of the increase in temperature, increase in carbon dioxide, the plants can do more photosynthesis, which means they can produce, sorry, don't say that. So you can say they can make more glucose, which means more protein or more cellulose made. Okay, so that's a photosynthesis question.